McManus to kick off.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hold on, ready? Sit hot, hot. Sit hot. 180. 180.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
You change it. Go. 180. 180 shot. 180 shot.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10.
Report! 180! You change it.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
He was tackled at the
Nate Hobbs there to bring him down.
A gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
From the 46, here's second down and 5.
180. 180. 180. You. Go ahead. What is it on?
Now Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Yeah.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Big strides. Look at him go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 66 yards. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Packers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick
now
off
after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Intended for Jaden Reed. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
A 5-yard
5 yards. Now
play.
it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Needle blue 32. Black shot. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, that'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
That's good.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the 1st down.
Let's go. Hut.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Shot.
Now 2nd and 9.
Come on. Ready.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown,
Christian Watson, 45 yards. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
180! 180! Sit hot! 180! Press hot! You are X. You are X. Sit hot! 180! Press hot!
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game.
Report. He changed it.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You. 180. Get out. Go right here. Middle. 180.
Here's Jackson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
By Rashawn Gary.
Rashawn Gary. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
180. What a shot. Go. No, we changed it. Get out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted.
Jackson
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass.
Line.
So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
3 yards.
7-7, our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Drill green. Let's cut.
Love looking to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on 3rd down for this offense.
Ready.
Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Black shot. Set. Hut. Ready.
Here's Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Black, 95. Go red. Hut, hut.
Jacobs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Brought down at the
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up
Good
second
work there,
and
holding
goal.
him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2?
Down.
Maybe even 3 more plays.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Luke now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Packers 7. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready?
Love back to it here after the pick 6. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
27 yards.
27 yards there. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Love now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Back to throw again. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Trouble, 38.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
1-yard gain.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They work now on second and 9.
45. Yellow. Zoom. Claws red. Set. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. And I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
Ready?
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted... And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Josh Jacobs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16
that play going
yards.
for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Hey, report. Report. What a shot! 13. On the odds, right? Report!
Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
180. You at X. Hey. Yo. Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Okay, ready? Slice blue. Hut.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. That's taken in by Watson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and 1.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
45, white, trouble, 38.
And now Love going to change things up.
Black Ultra. Hut.
Throwing again on second down. Love got Dobbs over the middle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 6.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Packers 21, Ravens 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
It's now third
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
180.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Sit hot. Yo. Hey. Hey, middle. You. Sit hot.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. 33. Yep.
Throwing. Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
13 yards.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop them.
Mike Green collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
He'll complete this one to Watson. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Come on, set. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
60 red, 60 blue. Hut, hut.
Now Love. Touchdown! Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly.
Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 65 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Tyler Loop
on his loop for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Packers 28, Ravens 21. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
Okay, ready?
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Striker.
Love wants to shift things around.
Set.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
After the interception, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
13. Sit on. 180. 180. On a shot. Sit on. Go ahead. 180. On a shot.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
It's 2nd.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
180. Hey, come on. Yo. 180. Right shot.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point right down the middle.
Good.
And we are all tied at 28.
Tie the game. 28 all. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Fury, yellow.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Ready. Set.
Glove. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of 20.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Striker,
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. McManus's point after is good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Ravens 28. Brendan McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. 104 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Alpha, Alpha, sit hard. 180, sit hard. 180, hey, Ozzy, Ozzy, sit hard. Hey, Ozzy, Ozzy, sit hard.
Again, it's Henry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
He's across
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 3
So another
yards
incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
180. You change it. Middle. Hey. No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 47 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Luke now for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
35-35. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
The ball carrier.
He's just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. Into space at the 45. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
A 7-yard
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
33, yellow. Drill green. Hut.
Love from the gun. Now he's going to step up and run.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Fury, yellow, let's go, set, go.
Love looking to throw it. Completed out left to Dobbs.
Love's pass.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
3rd and inches.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Ready,
this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Red, 38.
Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Ready?
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a pickup of 3.
As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
Now Love. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
7 yards.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
Hey, you just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
We can't be totally sure that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Set.
Love looking to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Love's pass.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
A gain of 5.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game.